Hello artists. So today our project is all about painting. Our drawings we started last week that were inspired by the work of Aaron Douglas. So I have the painting we've really been focusing on of his here, and you can see that I really like this color palette. So I use that in my final painting. You can choose whatever color palette you want, but we are working on something called a limited color palette, which means we aren't going to use every single color in our watercolor tray. Instead, we're going to focus on just a few, let's say 3, and we're going to try and mix to give a little bit more variety. So I started with yellow, purple, and I actually have a little blue in some of these purples. And I think I'm going to bring in more blue, just like Douglas did here. But the way that we mix with watercolor is you can use either the top area here, this is like a mixing tray, or sometimes I'll actually pull out one of the mixing trays that I have. But you could even use like a paper plate, anything like that. So I'm trying to do a wash and fill in these areas pretty solidly. I think I'm gonna try and get a little bit more of that blue, and I just want you to see how I do that. So I'm waking up my blue, and I'm gonna just kind of get some on that top tray. I am gonna still rinse out my brush before I get just a little purple. And that still looks pretty blue to me, but it has just a little bit different than what we're used to seeing from the tray. Oh yeah, love that. And so I'm gonna work on mixing, and I'm gonna carry that around. Maybe I want my next color in the star to be even more blue, so I could add more there. Paint this area. So go ahead and choose your limited color palette, what colors you want to focus on, try and stick to 3, and mix those to create, you know, an interesting composition that has a lot of variety. This brownish color I actually made by mixing yellow and purple. So maybe some of your mixtures you're going to be surprised by what you can create even if you're only starting with 3 colors. When you finish your painting, please take a picture and upload to this assignment.